It's Bob's 2-Minute Blitz, star columnist Bob Kravitz's take on what's hot in Indianapolis sports.
I'm sitting here in the press box in Jacksonville about an hour and a half, 2 hours after the Colts loss, which put them in last place in the AFC South, by the way. And I still haven't figured out exactly what Jim Caldwell was thinking when he called a timeout after the Jags' first play from scrimmage on their game-winning drive. Now, I asked Caldwell about it after the game. He said that he didn't want them to use up all the clock and wanted the Colts to get back the ball. Even if there was 3 and out, the Colts would have gotten the ball back with no timeouts in about 15 seconds. Peyton Manning is good. He's not that good. So I still don't understand it. Jim Caldwell still insists that if he had a chance to do it over again, he would do it. If he admitted a mistake, it would probably be the first time in the history of NFL coaching that a coach has admitted a mistake. I thought it was a blunder. And it reminded me a little bit of 2006 with Tony Dungy and Jeff Fisher. Beyond that, though, the Colts are losing games in ways that they never lost before. And that's what gives you kind of a different feeling, a different vibe about this team, is that last year they could make the kinds of mistakes that they made with the 2 turnovers deep in Jacksonville territory and come back and somebody would make a play. Peyton was great. Reggie Wayne, except for the fumble, was great. But defensively, right now, this is an atrocious defense. And for the life of me, I can't explain why. I mean, they've got all 11 guys back from a very good defense last year. It's the second year under Larry Coyer. And they simply aren't making plays. And I put most of it, quite honestly, on the secondary. I thought last week the Denver Broncos were in maximum protection most of the game. They only had 2-3 guys going out on most pass patterns, and they still couldn't stop anybody. Yesterday, or here in Jacksonville, a lot of 3-step drops, and a bunch of wide receivers you've never heard of, and they still couldn't make any stops. So just a very sloppy game from the Colts, kind of game that they used to win. The good news is that the games in December will mean something, and as an addendum to all of that, I am currently in first place in the Indianapolis Star Writers Picks column. This is the first time this has happened since 2000, so a lot of weird things are happening. I'm Bob Kravitz.